So I have been on YouTube for nearly 6 years now, and yet in all that time I have never done a Doctor Who DVD collection video until today. In this video I will show off all the Doctor Who DVDs that I own, so if you're interested to see what Doctor Who stories I have, stick around. Okay, so this is my Doctor Who shelf, which was only just made a few months ago, before I had to have all my DVDs spread out on different shelves, but now I can finally have them all in one place. So as you can see, we've got the classic DVDs there. I haven't got many at the moment, so I do need to build my collection up, but it's a good start, and I'll properly break these down in a second. And then we've got all of the New Who series. And then up there, I've got 2 of the Blu-ray Doctor Who The Collection series. You may have noticed I haven't got Season 12 on Blu-ray. And that's basically because I'm an idiot. And I stupidly decided not to buy it on release. Which I completely regret now because it sells on eBay for at least £300. Which is a price I cannot afford. So I think I've missed out on that one. But I've ordered the next one. That should come on time for an affordable price. And so very soon I'll have Season 10. But anyway, let's break these down. So in terms of the first Doctor, I've got his first 3 stories. An Unearthly Child, The Daleks and the Edge of Destruction. I've also got The Keys of Marinus, because I really enjoyed watching that online. The Dalek Invasion of Earth, which I haven't actually seen yet. The 10th Planet, which obviously I got after seeing the first Doctor return in Twice Upon a Time, and that I really enjoyed, seeing the origin of the Mondasian Cybermen. I've got the Patrick Troughton story, The Tomb of the Cybermen, another good Cyberman story. The Mind Robber, which I loved when I eventually got round to watching it. It's a very trippy episode. Well, story, I should say. The War Games, which is another story that I haven't seen yet. This is my most recent DVD purchase. The first story for the third Doctor, Spearhead from Space. I've heard good things about this one, so I'm very excited to watch it. Then we've got Inferno, which I believe is the first third Doctor story that I've watched. That's a very long story, as I'm sure you guys will know. It's something like 6 episodes, I think, or maybe even more than that. But it's really good, all to do with parallel universes. Then we've got Robot, Tom Baker's first story. This is actually one of the first Classic Who stories that I've ever watched, and that I thoroughly enjoyed and kick-started this whole Classic Who collection. The Ark in Space, which I think is the story that immediately follows Robot. Love that. I love a good space story. Genesis of the Daleks, apparently the best ever story of Doctor Who, and yet I still have not seen it. I need to remedy that at some point. Terror of the Zygons. I bought that because I love the Zygons and I wanted to see their first appearance. Then we've got The Deadly Assassin, another story that I haven't watched yet, but I bought it because I wanted to see what Tom Baker would be like without a companion. The Robots of Death, which came in one of the Revisitations box set, so I didn't really choose to buy this, it was more because it was part of a set. Same thing for the Talons of Weng-Chiang, that was part of the first Revisitations box set, I believe. The City of Death I bought because I've heard it's a really good story, but it's still one that I haven't seen, as with many of these other stories. Shada, really enjoyed that. Even though it is a bit weird how it's half animation and half real footage, but it is a really good story. Castrovalva, I bought that after watching The Caves of Androzani. This episode, or this story, made me love the Fifth Doctor, so I decided to go back and buy his first story, and that I really enjoyed as well. And so that spurred me on to buying season 19, which is obviously the Fifth Doctor's first series. Then in terms of the Seventh Doctor, you'll notice I haven't got a single Sixth Doctor DVD, which is quite bad, I know, but I won't lie, he is my least favourite Doctor, so that's why I've put off buying a DVD for him so far. I know it's bad, I will eventually buy one. So we've got Remembrance of the Daleks. Can't remember why I bought that. Probably because it's a really good story. Then there's Survival, which is the first story of his that I've seen, which is a bit weird considering it's also his final story before the TV movie. But yeah, that I really liked. And again, that was one of the first classic Who stories I watched, so that motivated me to go back and collect some more. Then in terms of specials and movies, we've got the Three Doctors Anniversary Special. Love that. Same for the Five Doctors. I thought it was really great having all these Doctors together. And then the TV movie, which I'd seen years ago but never bought the DVD for. Then we've got the documentary More Than 30 Years in the TARDIS. Good watch, but it is a bit cringy in places, dare I say it. Then in terms of the new Who series, I've got every single one of them. I've got the complete first series, second series, third, fourth, the specials, series 5, series 6, series 7, the 50th anniversary collector's edition, which is 4 DVDs in one basically, series 8, and Deep Breath on a separate DVD. Then we've got series 9, series 10, and then the newly released series 11. So I've already shown off the 2 Doctor Who The Collection Blu-ray box sets that I've got. So you can see there it's season 18 and season 19, but sadly not season 12. But what I haven't shown are my Doctor Who spin-off DVDs. So you can see there I've got the first 5 series of the Sarah Jane Adventures, the first 3 series of Torchwood, but not Miracle Day, as I basically thought it was rubbish. And then I've also got Class there as well. And that's it. That's all the Doctor Who DVDs that I own. I know it's not much in comparison to some collectors out there, but I am still quite new to collecting Classic Who, so I don't think it's too bad a start. But anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like, as it really does mean a lot to me. Feel free to put in the comments down below any Classic Who stories that you would recommend I watch and potentially buy on DVD. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!